Perek Yud Zayin, Mishnah Gimel. This Mishnah is going to discuss a kona shel zeisim, which is a cane used in the olive making process. The way it would work is that after a person had picked his olives, he would put all the olives in a big vat, and then he would have a kona, a beam, which is like a hollow, long piece of wood, and he would leave them in the vat for a while that they would become soft and ready to be pressed. And in order to check whether the olives are in fact ready to be pressed, he would take this kona, he would take this cane, and he would put it into the vat, and he would see how soft they are. And the Mishnah is going to discuss the status of this kona, A, in respect of tumah, if it's makabel tumah or not, and B, in respect of muktzah. So it says in the Mishnah, kona shel zeisin, a cane for olives, im yesh kesher b'roisho, if it has a knot at the top of the cane, then makabel tumah. Ve'im lav ein makabel tumah. So what does this mean? If this cane, this hollow cane, it would have sometimes it has a natural knot at the top, which like a ridge, and if it has this ridge, then it becomes what's called a base kibble. It has a receptacle in order that the oil can be retained there. And if it has a base kibble, it will become tomei. If it doesn't have this base kibble, not. Now the Bartanura explains this in a bit more detail. Says the Bartanura, kona shel zeisim, kona, a cane, she'osu livdek hazeisim. It's used to test the olives, she'b'marton, in the vat, if this asef shamnon b'socho, if there's enough oil in the olives, v'higia lias rui in the beis habad, and they're now ready to take them to the press, im yesh kesher b'roisha, if there is a knot, kein pekak shebekona, a sort of a knot or a ridge, a natural knot at the top of the cane, then makabel tumah. Why? Lefisha al yedei shehu pakuk b'kesher, that since it has a knot at the top of this cane, mishtaya boy min hashemen b'hazov min hazeisim, a little bit of the oil that is on the zeisim when he puts his cane into the vat to see how soft and ripe they are, a little bit of oil will actually stay on it. V'nishtaya boy min hashemen hazov min hazeisim, u'boydek boy, and he will check with it in megia latzer favle base kibble. So he'll bring it up and have a look. A little bit of the oil will stay there. That's considered the base kibble, and therefore it's going to be makabel tumah, because one of the criteria in order to be makabel tumah is that the keli has to have a receptacle, a base kibble. Ve'im lav, but if it doesn't have this knot, she'ein boy kesher, says the Bartanura, afal pi shehu cholol, even though it's hollow and therefore the oil could go inside it, ein chalalo also lekabel klum. It's not going to hold anything because it can't retain it. There's no stop at the end. Hilka chavale pshutik li'et, it therefore has the status of a flat utensil which is not makabel tumah, pshutik li'et, ve'ein makabel tumah. So therefore, for tumah purposes, it depends whether the cane has a natural knot at the top of it or if it doesn't. However, bein kach nitl b'Shabbos, either way, whether it has a knot or whether it doesn't have a knot, it still will be considered a keli for Shabbos, and therefore it's not going to be muktzah. Says the Bartanura, to ha keli hu, because whether it has a knot or it doesn't make a difference. Either way, it's a keli. V'osu lahapich beis hazeisim, and it will still be used to turn around and to move the olives, and therefore it has the status of a keli, and therefore it will not be muktzah on Shabbos. That is the end of Mishnah Gimel.